Yes, to my Ghanaians, why do you use momone? Like, why do you eat momone? I want to know. I genuinely want to know.
I think the question that needs to be asked is how did this food come into place rather than why do Ghanaians use it? So now unless you're living under a rock, I'm pretty much sure you've seen that whole Momone and Kobe and why do Ghanaians use it. And amongst all the flavorings you can use to flavor your food, why do you choose Momone or Kobe or Kako or whatever it is? But instead of asking why do we use it, I want you to ask yourself how did it come into place? And I want to give a big shout out to our ancestors, to our forefathers, because those folks, yeah, growing up in their era, would have been very tough. They didn't have any formal education, but let me tell you for a fact, those people were geniuses. They were smart. You know, growing up in an era where you don't have any source of electricity and the main source of work is farming and fishing, how are you going to preserve whatever you catch? So they had to devise ways to store whatever they produced, and they came up with amazing concepts that is still being used till date. So I'm talking about smoking. Till date, still have fishmongers who smoke fish as a way of food preservation. Even in this era with our technology and our electricity and all of that. Now we have drying. Put whatever you need under the sun for it to dehydrate. Even before the invention of the dehydrator, our forefathers were dehydrating their foods. Now lastly, fermentation, which if you didn't know is a way of food preservation. Now fermentation, it cuts across in our cuisines. You can find it everywhere in our cuisine. If you want to make banku, you need fermented corn dough. If you want to make kenke, you need fermented corn dough. Numerous things you need to ferment it before you cook it. Now why is that? Because when you ferment something, right, it actually breaks down the proteins inside, which makes it easier for your body to digest. So fermented foods are actually good for your gut. Seriously, if you don't know this, kindly take a phone and then search. A quick Google search is going to tell you, it's going to give you so much information. Now let me specifically move to the fermentation of proteins. I highly recommend it. If you don't know Google Foods, kindly check him out. And what his channel was about is about experimenting with steaks, right? And he's made it clear 101 times that if you dry aged steak, it tastes way better than fresh steak. Now what is dry aging? Dry aging is simply fermentation. So you ferment that meat for like 30 days, and then when you cook it after that 30 days, it tastes absolutely way better than a fresh steak. And that's what fermentation does, because a quick Google search, right, it tells you that when you ferment meat, it creates umami. What is umami? Now your body or your tongue can taste 5 different tastes. You know, we have sweet, we have salty, we have bitter, we have savory, and then you have umami. Now, the way to explain umami is like if you're someone who cooks with monosodium a lot, you realize that before you add that particular seasoning, right, your food tastes empty. It lacks that depth of flavor. But immediately you add it and taste that, oh, okay, now everything tastes good. When you ferment meat or protein or fish, that is what it does. The meat, the fish, the protein, it automatically becomes umami. You know, it gives you that umami, that umaminess. So you wouldn't even need to add monosodium or chicken stock or fish stock to your food because it makes the food taste good on its own. Aside giving you a better taste, it's easier for your body to digest fermented foods. Come on guys, how can you hate on this? You know what's funny? Other cultures do this. The backbone of primarily Vietnamese and Thailand cuisines is fish sauce. Kindly take your phone, right, and search, how is fish sauce made? Fish sauce is literally the liquefied version of momone. It has a very pungent smell, but it is used for food flavoring. Do you get it? So it's wild. If you have fish sauce in your cabinet and you are shitting on momone, it's literally the same thing. I feel like the reason why a lot of people can shit on, you know, whatever we make in Ghana is because we've not devised a way to sort of brand it or like modify it to turn to like a secondary or tertiary good. The primary stuff is what we are still doing. So people look at it and it's like, oh, this is absolutely disgusting. But please take your phone and look at how fish sauce is made. It's literally the same process. You take fish, you put it in like a container, add salt, and it rots. You leave it, are you listening to me? You leave it to rot and it becomes liquid. That is how you make fish sauce. But the Asians, they use it day in, day out in their cuisines, and nobody questions why do we use fish sauce. So why are we questioning the use of momone? I'm saying, I like to tell you, you look like someone who would have fish sauce in your cabinet. And if you are following a Chinese recipe or a Vietnam or Thai recipe and it says use fish sauce, you would gladly use it. But you are questioning why Ghanaians use momone. Come on guys, we can do better. Like I'm saying, it's different if you don't like it. Because even though I'm Ghanaian, there are certain dishes I don't like. So it's different if you're saying, I do not like it. But then to say, why do Ghanaians consume it? It's like there's no point in you consuming it and it's rotten fish and all of that. Come on, guys. We can genuinely do better. Honestly, our forefathers, they might not have known that this was the benefits of what they were doing, but I'm here to tell you that these fermented foods, this momone and all of that, they really do be having some strong benefits for your body and for your taste buds as well. So, you know, guys, don't listen to anybody. If you like it, absolutely recommend it. Use it to enhance your food. It tastes amazing. It makes your food taste great. And yeah, catch you in the next video. Peace.